we couldn't get our hands on a Gelplaner, which we kind of need to do our extensive osmosis treatment.
Oh, and there's so many of them. Each and every one of these needs to be ground out.
So therefore, we were gonna go and buy one ourselves.
But instead, we ended up making one.
So yeah, that's gonna be the beginning of Frankensteining this power planer into a Gelplaner. Alright, here it is. What the world has been waiting for. It's been a long time coming, but this is the reveal of the Frankenplaner. Okay, this is the first time trying out the Frankenplaner. Something we rigged up here with Jeremy.
Before we can test our DIY Gelplaner, we need to fine-tune her one last time.
Now, this should be the ideal cutting depth.
And at last, here it goes, the moment of truth.
How is it?
So deep.
Is it?
It works. Big time. It's just a little deep.
How deep is it?
Like it's 1.8 deep.
So what are we gonna do?
I'll do another test run that cuts slightly less deep.
You have some different...
I would like to cut like exactly 1 millimeter deep because that's one layer of fiberglass. If you cut this deep, it's 2 layers of fiberglass.
You said that was 1.6 deep?
1.7, yeah, almost 2. So, yeah, we would like to cut slightly less. We'll do a test run cutting slightly less deep and see how that comes on. And the problem, one of the problem was all the shavings come out the top, which is not so ideal.
So we have a few adjustments to make. What is this called, this piece?
Yeah, but you call this
Shroud?
the shroud. The dust collector isn't actually collecting the fiberglass shavings, so because it's actually coming up the top, so we're going to try to adjust that. And we are going to try a different size of spacer because this one cut about 1.7 mils off of this test patch right here. So now we're aiming for about 1, so 0.7 too deep. But we'll try that out because the 1.7 does take away all of the dry blistered fiberglass. As you can see, this one was I think 1 mil that we did with just the regular planer, the wood planer, when we first did the trial, just to compare. And you can still see there is some dry patches that it doesn't quite shave off. So I guess we'll have to test 1 mil and see how that goes. So Christoph just changed the spacer. So this is going to be take 2, and hopefully it doesn't take as much fiberglass off. So let's give it a go. We've also just added this scraper for the shavings.
Ready? Light, camera, action.
Is it the same depth?
That's even deeper.
Working! Now that it's up and running, it's time for a quick wardrobe change into something more fashionable. And, of course, a few more adjustments. Like this paintbrush Christoph mounted on top to help direct the fiberglass shavings into our dust collector. And so it began. The oh so glorious, very satisfying planing of the hull with our homemade Frankenplaner 300.
I think we're gonna keep doing what we are doing here. And we will see how the rest of the hull looks like.
How are we going to do when the blocks are?
But I mean, that looks really bad. Oh, really bad. Like, you still gotta do like hours and hours of grinding this out. something that's kind of stuff on the dash. If you want to fully get rid of, you gotta go down to this stuff.
Realizing just how bad this hull really is and understanding how we were going to tackle it had to sink in first. Which, of course, meant we had to dig in even further to really understand what we were working with.
Alright, it's just did 1 hour of planing. The planer works really well now. We got the dust collection figured out, it's not clogging up anymore. But you can see it made a really nice cut. There's barely any ridges. And you can see where I stopped. This is basically still the old one. So you can see I'm very pleased how this turned out.
Huge problem spot here. This is the core mat, what they used to use, and they stopped using it, and our hull number is 9. So I think in like the first few hundred they stopped actually putting this product in the hull because it was causing problems. Basically it would suck the resin out of the fiberglass because it was so porous, and it's like a fabric cloth. I actually got a sample here. So this is the core mat. Although not all boats use it, core mat or core material is common in modern boat building. Sandwiched between fiberglass layers, it provides strength while maintaining a lightweight structure. Various core materials are often used in composite hulls for racing yachts, recreational boats, and larger vessels, offering rigidity without the added weight, thus improving performance and fuel efficiency. So if you can imagine how much resin this actually sucks out, it causes delamination, which is why we have such a problem here. So, yeah. In this section of the hull, we conducted tests to assess the depth of the delamination and determine how deep we needed to plane. The delamination was confined to areas with insufficient resin, where the core mat had essentially starved the laminate, resulting in a very dry surface. The large number of blisters we uncovered beneath the gel coat clearly contribute to the degradation of the fiberglass as well. When water seeps under the gel coat, it reacts with the resin in the fiberglass, initiating a chemical process called osmosis. This builds pressure within the laminate, forming small pockets or blisters filled with water or gas. Over time, these blisters weaken the fiberglass, and the trapped moisture breaks down the resin, making the laminate brittle and compromising the hull's strength. Well, it's crazy.
Oh my god, we have to lay a lot of glass here.
Yeah.
Madness.
This is the last layer before the core mat, which this layer seems fine for the most of it. But what's holding us from cutting right down to the core mat?
After evaluating the situation, we decided to continue planing at a depth of 2 millimeters to reveal any remaining problem areas. The hull looks like a mess right now.
It pulls a lot, holy cow. Yeah. That's damn near.
Perfect! Wow. That's so perfect, hey? That's crazy. This is our homemade planer. There's like there's no ridge. It's crazy. So you can still see some blisters or delamination. Super dry. We're gonna
just carried on.
take it down another level. Another layer down.
Looking really good.
Yeah. This is so exciting! It's turning out so good. No ridges. Totally modified Gelplaner.
I would say that needed to come out.
Well, at least we know kind of what lies underneath now. And I don't know. You always have to go kind of one step at a time with these things, it seems, because more surprises every layer you unravel.
one tenacious man. I'm
Why?
telling you.
Why?
Because you're just like, it's awesome.
Now, 1 hour done, and it goes so slowly, like you need days for that.
If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It's one free, easy way you can help support this channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.